I got involved in the sport of wrestling when I was about 8 years old. I watched big time wrestling, WWF, WCW, and wanted to give it a try. And so I went out for the Beachwood recreation team and then transitioned thereafter to Longwood YMCA after meeting Bertie Weisskopf. It was a family affair. We were all friends outside of wrestling, and I talked to the Lips, Jason Miller, Lon Peltz, Matt Taub, a lot of the wrestlers to this day. Unfortunately, only outside of school was I a really good student, and I was a good student of wrestling. I would literally study tapes. Like, I would know what happened in every match, every detail, going out of bounds, going back to the center, and really, really watch what other wrestlers did, what their first move was, all of those things, and try to invent things for myself, pick coaches' brains. I was really into live wrestling. I wasn't as good at drilling, which there's a lot of benefits to drilling. I just was more into live wrestling and really studying people wrestling live and inventing moves and doing things like that. Obviously, every wrestler's gonna, that's won a state championship, is gonna say that memory was pretty fantastic. I was a little more unorthodox, so, when you fall the wrong way, sometimes somebody could capitalize off of falling the wrong way. I probably let a couple matches get a little too close, and won several of the matches in the last second. Some of the biggest matches in my career, even to start my career, even as a freshman to make the state tournament, I was losing, I don't remember, 14-6 or so when I pinned the guy to then get myself in the match to then make the state tournament. I still remember the Kenston finals, losing I think 9-6 with a few seconds left, trying everything in the world to take him down, and I ended up taking him down to his back. So I was definitely a heart attack for the coaches, and due to my style of wrestling, rolling across my back quite a bit, wrestling such close matches. I definitely looked up to my coaches, Ryan, Coach Lazar, Lauren, Coach I, definitely inspiration there, and I'd wrestle during the summers and the off season, and I looked up to those wrestlers. I would always try to pick things up from other wrestlers and other coaches, try to feed off of all that and make my own little collage of different coaches, their ideas, their thoughts, and other wrestlers and their moves and whatnot, implement them into what I was doing. If I had to look at it from a broad scope, I was the first state champ in 20 years. So I started a new era of state champions, I'd say. And I just tried to work hard in the off season, give 100%, and also support my teammates. Huge effects in my professional life. From the first time I walked into an office, being in real estate and trying to put together deals, I can make so many parallels to wrestling. And from a hard work aspect, just walking into the office and seeing who I wanted to be and what that guy's accomplishing and how much is he making. Oh, I want to make double him, I got to work twice as hard as him, and get on the phone, and I was making a lot of cold calls and trying to put deals together. And from a actual practical standpoint, you think about chain wrestling, putting one move together, single. If the single doesn't look, go to a duck under, go to a high crotch. That's the way a deal works. That's the way trying to sell real estate works. Hey, you looking to sell your building? No, you're not looking to sell. Are you looking to buy a building? Are you looking to, are you having trouble managing your property? Do you need try to find somebody's pain area, try to find where you can help them, try to convince them where they need help. That I can compare to chain wrestling, just trying one thing, then another, then another. Like when you're down at the end of a match and you just have to try a bunch of moves to see what'll work to try to win the match. I constantly identify myself professionally as a wrestler and trying to get what I want and trying to work hard for it and always trying to find a way to win. You have to learn from your losses. You have to know that there's a win in there in every loss. You have to know when you're a young wrestler that you're just putting all of your experiences in the bank for the future to pretty much cash in on it later. And sometimes it feels like you're not making improvements, but if you keep working hard, you'll look in the rearview mirror and see a lot of improvement.